I'm very pleased and proud to be here at Reuben's retreat today with the lovely Ceri Ann, who's mum to Amy Rose, the beautiful Amy Rose. So let's hear a little bit about your gorgeous Amy.
So I had a perfect pregnancy with Amy, everything was fine, we didn't expect any problems. When I went into labour, she unexpectedly went into shock. So I was taken for an emergency C-section and she was resuscitated. She came out blue and not breathing, so they got her on a ventilator and rushed her to St Mary's in Manchester, and she went through cooling therapy to stop the brain damage from spreading, and eventually she came home at 6 weeks and she was very medically complex, tube fed, not making any sounds or crying yet. She has quadriplegic cerebral palsy, so she's non-mobile, non-verbal and 24-hour tube fed. She at the moment has uncontrolled epilepsy, but in addition to that, she's a very happy little girl. She's very sociable, she loves music, she loves being thrown around by her daddy. She likes all the things every kid wants, really. You know, she wants to play, wants to be involved. And yeah, she keeps us very busy.
I know that you're aware that we're building phases 4, 5 and 6 at the moment. Tell us a little bit about what you think about that.
So I've been lucky enough now to go into the building site twice now and have a look at the progress as it's happening. Amy's been in as well both times. And it's just going to transform the lives of so many families. To know that we're going to have a home from home that we can come and visit. Families like ours, we don't travel light, and going on holiday is a very daunting prospect. So to know that there will be accessible changing facilities, a sensory room, a hydrotherapy pool, which will really help with her muscle tone and movement disorder, it will just be amazing.
So we're very pleased that Ceri Ann, that yourself and Amy and Phil come to see us here at Reuben's. Tell us a little bit about how you found us.
So I stumbled upon Reuben's retreat by chance about 4 years ago. I was out at a local garden centre with my grandma and Amy, and there was a Reuben's retreat stand. So we went over and someone told me Reuben's story, which I was very moved about. So I signed up, didn't really interact or anything for a couple of years, didn't really understand at the time what Reuben's retreat had to offer. I picked up again when I realised some friends were taking the children to an Easter party, and I arranged for Amy to come along with respite, and it was then that I realised there was music therapy, animal therapy, she's been to a pirate party, scavenger hunts, and I think what the best thing about it is it gives Amy a chance to do what all other children want to do. It's inclusive, it's welcoming, it's accessible. You come in and it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're medically intervening, no one's questioning what you're doing or thinking that's a bit strange. It's just nice to have our normal feel like normal. I just wish that I'd come sooner, really. So now I'm telling everyone with families like ours, you know, you need to come along and see what there is to offer, because families all want something different. Some families, like myself, I come to the coffee mornings. That's a great support for me as a carer for Amy, because it can be quite lonely and isolating. And it's the opportunity to come out, meet other families like ours, have our children socialise and interact. So yeah, there's something for everyone, is how I feel about it, really.